Hello and welcome. I'm Vincent Makori and this is Africa 54. Malawi has a new president. Peter Mutharika's inauguration ceremony was held Monday, 2 days after he was sworn into office. He becomes the fifth president of the Southern African state following a disputed election. After taking the oath of office Saturday, the new president said it will take the entire country to rebuild Malawi.
It's obvious that we're facing very serious problems in this country. No single person can do it. I want to invite all of us, government, opposition, the judiciary, the private sector, the press, members of the clergy, trade unions, all us together, collectively. We must try to rebuild this country.
But some supporters of President Mutharika say his credibility as a leader will depend on him making good on those campaign promises.
Peter Mutharika must maintain his campaign weights. He promised us that he will have a lean cabinet. We want that because in Malawi we have seen that you promise Malawians, but at the end of the day, when you are in power, you don't implement what you promised. But we're expecting now things are changing.
He promised prices for iron sheets will go down and that we will sleep in houses built on reduced cement prices. Education will improve. I'm looking forward to these promises, and I am very happy.
Mr. Mutharika was swept into office by defeating incumbent President Joyce Banda. She had claimed the May 20th election was fraudulent, but the High Court overruled her request for another election after the main opposition party complained. Mr. Mutharika is the brother of late President Bingu wa Mutharika. Now, for more perspective, we are joined via Skype from Blantyre, Malawi, by Rafiq Hajat, Executive Director, the Institute for Policy Interaction in Malawi. Mr. Hajat, welcome to Africa 54.
Good evening, Vincent, and it's not Mr. Hajat, it's just Rafiq.
Yes, Rafiq. Now, Rafiq, tell me, first, Peter Mutharika was part of the former president's government, who was his brother, Bingu wa Mutharika, a government that was becoming very unpopular towards the end. What is it that he brings to the table that will make a difference in Malawi?
What he's bringing to the table yet remains to be seen, but you're omitting his past track record, which was that he was actually a professor at the University of Columbia, and that he was a distinguished academic. And one hopes that he attained a grasp of the rule of law and constitutionalism, which will perhaps negate or nullify the propensity to violate the Constitution and ignore the rule of law that has been prevalent in Malawi with the increasing frequency over the last 10 years.
Now, I know that you personally have gotten into trouble because of criticizing the government over how it's governing the country, including the economic situation. Now, the former president, the immediate former president, Banda, was seen to be bringing some kind of a different flavor to leadership in Malawi. How is it that she didn't make it?
For the simple reason that basically, talking the talk is not enough. People in Malawi have now started to demand that leaders have to walk the talk. The corruption, the rate of corruption in the country seems to have skyrocketed whilst Dr. Joyce Banda was in power. And it became almost like a free-for-all. You've heard of the notorious Cash Gate and the Jet Gate and various other gates, which I must say we borrowed from the infamous Watergate scandal from the United States. So everything here to do with corruption is called a gate. And basically, I think she messed up her chances. She had an opportunity. The euphoria that was evident when she took power soon evaporated and soon became disdain and contempt. And I think the people have now voiced their opinion in no uncertain terms.
Well, Rafiq, I want to thank you very much for joining us today. Rafiq Hajat is the Executive Director, the Institute for Policy Interaction in Malawi.